talk to me about the mass migration that ended up happening throughout, and like what we ran into there. Like, you never seen anything like that.
I've never in my entire life. That's the biggest wave I've ever seen come up, and I can explain all that too.
Yeah,
so okay, you tell me when you're ready.
You're good.
We're heading up to the far northern edges of Minnesota, 40,000 acre reservoir, Lake Vermilion, for our first stop. And there is a giant migration of both green and brown bass running to the banks.
So I actually fished a tournament out on Vermilion a couple weeks before this, and there was some fish that went to the bank, and we had a huge cold front that came through and kind of shut everything down, moved everything back. And going into this tournament, I'm like, okay, well, that migration's going to come back, and there's going to be a really good pre-spawn bite. That's kind of how I started setting up for this tournament.
I thought there would still be some fish grouped up offshore. I got there and actually started catching some fish doing that on Friday in practice, and they were big ones too, and I got pretty excited right away. And then towards the end of the day, I finally was like, well, let me go check out the bank, and I realized, holy cow, they're literally everywhere.
I got there and I noticed that first wave was back up, and so was the second wave, and I've never seen anything like it. I called Bart for a pre-tournament interview, and he said, you think it's gonna take 150 pounds? I'm like, yeah, for sure.
Pretty much every single shoreline you'd look at, there'd be multiple beds everywhere. It was truly like nothing I've ever seen. There's just so many fish on the bank spawning. And
the second day of practice is when we really started to see the mass migration of them. I went back through areas where I had, say, 40 beds marked, and there was hundreds.
Practices were undeniably incredible. I mean, each day over 100 fish, lost count each day.
In all the years that we've been here for 3 events. This is the first time this lake is ever going to show out to why we all love Vermilion the way we do.
So, stop number 1, Lake Vermilion, northern Minnesota. It's gonna be a ball.
Champion Tour, baby, boom!
It's 2025. It's another season. It's the same Champions Tour with similar anglers, a few new faces, but I'm the new owner, Dane Veselka. Nobody knows who I am. A lot of the anglers are familiar with who I was. I was once an angler on tour, but we're jumping into the first event of the season, and there's a lot of hype. There's a lot of unknowns with subtle changes, and I'm excited to just dive into running the tournament from behind the scenes and interacting. It's going to be tough being the one off the water and watching everything transpire, but I'm here to make it bigger and better and bring more excitement to the viewers. So we're running a new, video series here, and we're going to try and make this thing extremely exciting.
After winning Angler of the Year in a boat last year, how do you feel like going into this? How does that affect your confidence?
Okay, yep. So, had some time to think after last year. We came off winning Angler of the Year, and we won the championship and got the brand new Skeeter. Had some time to think in the off season, and it's just fueled my fire even more. And I'm super pumped to start out in the springtime here on Lake Vermilion. A lot of the bass are in that spawning time of the year. Some are pre-spawn, some are post-spawn, and a ton of them are right on the bank spawning. That's what I love to do the absolute most, so I am super pumped to get out there and try to keep the ball rolling as it was last year and see if we can make some magic happen tomorrow.
Yeah, so this will be my 7th year on tour, and I decided, I was pretty much consecutive for 6 years. I took a 1-year hiatus last year just because 12 straight years of tournament angling, like 40 to 50 events a year, even for a local guy. There's a burnout stage, and between running 2 businesses, Arsenal Fishing and Arsenal Customs, and running Lunker Squad, a Bass Nation group, and some other tournament trails, and fishing all these other stuff, I got to a point where I was like, I need to kind of take a break, breathe, find that fun that I started bass fishing with. So I was actually supposed to take off the whole year last year, not just Champions Tour, but then knowing that the state tournament was up here on Lake Vermilion, I couldn't quit. So I just ran my club last year, did well enough to qualify to come up to state. Obviously had a really good practice, had a good first day, and a very big upset, but I feel like there's some redemption in the air for me for tomorrow. So we'll see how it plays out, but I'm excited for tomorrow.
Winning the Big Bass Awards it's phenomenal, but I've won 11 or 12 Yetis now. A guy only needs so many coolers. We've joked, my wife and I and friends, that I've built a throne in my basement of coolers. Well, that's outstanding, but while I've been doing that, Noah has built a throne of crystal trophies and boats. Matt Peters has built crystal trophy, he's had to build another shelf. Winning Angler of the Year in the Champions Tour, if I never fish another bass tournament again, it will be one of the biggest highlights of my career. There's only been a handful of us, and they've become Noah Schultz, right? Matt Peters, John Figge, Arnold Helgerson. We've kind of become the OGs of the Champions Tour, and now you put Kyle Schutta at that table. That's a pretty cool table to sit at. It really is, and it's only a matter of time before a younger guy, whether it's a Hunter Wendt or somebody who's been doing this before I ever picked up a fishing rod, a Jim Moyna, gets a seat at that table. But I will always have a seat at that table, and that's beyond special to me.
Championship Lake on August 26th has gone back and forth, and we finally were able to settle on one with approval as of most recent. On Green Lake in Spicer, I believe we are limiting that field of boats to 33. So 33 of you will be on Green Lake in Spicer competing for a brand new 2025 ZX 200 from Skeeter Yamaha.
Glenn is going to send everybody pictures, but the lake split's going to be very similar to the past. There's going to be a north and west half and a south and east half. The split might even be something I've done before. But tomorrow morning, you are going to start on the northwest side, the far side, okay? That's first half. Everybody will be on the northwest side. Second half will be the southeast side. Absolutely no fishing until 7 a.m., of course. But you guys be ready to go. We'll get you out of here, give you some extra time to get all the way up there. But we're starting to the northwest. Second half is the southeast. Any questions?
You know, we jump into tournament morning and it's a lot warmer than expected, and you could just tell there's this crazy optimistic haze in the air with a veteran, Ron Mehr, the optimistic Evan Blakley, and you have the rookie, Nathan Nipper.
I've fished this lake many, many times over the years, and I've never seen what's about to set up to be the biggest bed derby I've ever fished in my life. There's fish on the bed literally everywhere. I don't care how many times you've been here, there's no home field advantage anymore. It's anybody's game, and whoever can put it together the best today is going to walk away with the trophy and a nice check.
My strategy for today is to try to not run the big motor try to run it as little as possible. So I think with fishing being so good and everybody catching them, I really do think the guy who has his bait in the water the most gives himself the best shot at winning. So I'm gonna really try not to run around much.
I am gonna drive around, put the trolling motor on like 8 and try and kill the batteries. I think running a lot of water is gonna be a big key for me today. Nerves are ice cold, gone, you know, unlike laying in bed. It's gonna be a blast. I'm super excited for it.
Nerves going good?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm surprisingly calm for it being the first Champs Tour event this season. Haven't done it in a few years. Kind of feel like there's a lot of expectations, and fishing's so good, and I don't really know how somebody's gonna win when it's this good, but I'm definitely around the right fish, which helps. And you know what, at the end of the day, man, it's just fishing. I'm gonna have fun and let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, so this is will be my 4th year on tour, and you evolve and start figuring out how and when you've got to do stuff, and you know that if you don't make the right move at the right time, you're just falling down that leaderboard like nonstop. So as you get older, and just like with anything in life, the older you get, the more you learn and you try to adapt, and that's the rookies coming in. It's fun to see how they do stuff different from when they start to when they develop too, and kind of get that aha moment.
I've had some pretty darn good tournaments through Champs Tour the last 2 years that I've fished. Going into my 3rd year here, I've always had one tournament that's kind of drugged me down, and you know, can't really compete for the AOY, and you always got to make it a little bit concerning, like, you know, am I going to make it to the championship, which is obviously the biggest goal, is make it to the championship, win a boat. You know, if you can do that, obviously you've done it. Angler of the Year is obviously a big player. I'd love to have it. You know, it's obviously the best guy throughout the whole year, which is, you know, very prestigious. Hoping we're gonna gun for that, you know, but we also swing for the fence. So, you know, I'll take those low finishes, still make it to the championship, not win AOY, but, you know, you got to do it for a chance to win. So we're gonna swing.
Everybody is just anxiously awaiting that first cast because it cannot happen until 7 o'clock, and they're sitting there moments before takeoff looking at each other, questioning, which direction am I going once I get to the first half? Am I going to the far cut? Am I staying close? How am I going to play my day out, and when and where am I going to catch the most fish? And you can see this uneasy buzz between all of the guys.
Number 8, Nathan Nipper. Let's go, Nathan.
Oh, you're good right where you're at. Little guy, but it's a start. That ain't the one we came here for. 113.
Got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
And then I need to initial before I can fish again? Dude, there's so many right here. I need to get going. I am antsy.
Yep.
Where do I, just right next to it?
Perfect.
Thanks, dude. God, why are these little? This is going to be a struggle. I need to shake these nerves a little bit, boys. He got the big one.
1-4. Okay, picture. Got it. Yeah. Yep, got it.
There he is. We got us a little smallmouth. All right. New landing rules. I can't bear hug him. Oh. It's fine with me. 1-1 on the board. What a beautiful little fish. See you, buddy. All right. Perfect.
There he is. Nope, another little one. Oh man, that's 2. Shoot. Let's hurry up and get this started. 7:08, but we gotta wait till I put it in. Okay. Start stopwatch. I need to be better about swinging these little ones too. It's just first morning jitters, I guess.
I got my spot. Oops. Oh, come on. I got my spot, and I'm actually really surprised there's not more people in here because there's some good fish in this bay. Like that.
2-10.
Like that. Yeah, it was a good thing to see everybody going straight when we were taking a right, because we got a lot of stuff up through here that we can fish this morning. And I thought people would hit this first. That's why I stopped here, because there's some other places I would have rather wanted to go to first thing this morning because they'd be easier to see them. But I didn't want to give this up for first thing either, because if a bunch of people come through here, it's going to make them a little harder to catch. Yep.
There we go. That one will go a pound. Ah! Why are they so aggressive? Ooh, a little fatty there, huh? And 1-8. Looks good to me. I'll take it. Take a bunch more of those today. Maybe like 100 of them. Little bait change. Was able to keep one stuck after missing like 3 in a row. So hopefully we're on to something. All right, I think we're gonna roll. Here we go.
Yeah, that first hour I had one spot in practice that I found a bunch of big ones, almost like bluegill beds. They were so close to each other, but they were all like 3.5 to 5 pounds. They were the biggest ones I found anywhere in practice. So I run there, and there's another competitor on the spot. We talk a little bit, and I'm getting a little rattled, like, man, I didn't see this coming. I thought the spot was kind of sneaky, and
You too.
I started catching some, but they're smaller. But you know, I was getting a little bit just what's going on. I don't know what to do now. Like, do I move? Do I just catch these and then move? So just kind of caught my rhythm, settled in, started catching them, and it kind of just kept going from there. Start at 1, get up to 1.5, 1 3/4, 2, 2.6. Next one's gonna be a 4. Heck yeah, boys.
All right, that's a penalty. I tried. New rules. You can't grab them, bear hug them like the good old days. But I think it's a good roll.
2-7.
Beautiful. And you got the picture? Yep. 2-7. Big one of the morning. We'll take it. I'm happy. All right, now I get to take a penalty because I broke the fish landing rules and bear hugged him because he was falling, and got old memories that, you know, muscle memory. Whatever, 2 minutes, we get to hang out.
Yep. No, I've fished this area a bunch of times, and yeah, I knew they'd be in here and pretty good, and they were. So, like I said, I just thought a lot more people would be in here fishing them because they're really obvious ones. But yeah, it's amazing how on a lake like this how we spread out. I mean, we've got 67 boats, and well, there's only 2 of us in here. Okay, we're gonna run the next spot, which isn't too far.
Yeah, I guess if they're gonna be small, I better catch them fast, huh? Oof. That one's gonna be close. I think he'll be a pound.
You're sending first, so like 3 pounds probably.
Oh, there's a lot of guys that haven't even started fishing yet. Or they oh. No. Gosh, it's just so littered. And it's just hard enough to see. I have a couple big ones right here. Or I should say I had a couple big ones right here. But man, do not like that they shrank. Who catches fish sitting down? No. No. Come on, buddy. Just take a picture. Get a weight on you. Be a good boy. God, you guys are so feisty out here.
Good.
You got the picture, right?
Yeah, got the picture. It's only getting bigger.
That is funny.
Shoot, got on top of this one. He still bit. Oh, and my line broke.
113.
113, and here's the hard part. I gotta sit down because my fish hit the carpet. My line broke, and well, there's not much you can do about it, but you still get a penalty, so now we wait. I better put my poles down or we're gonna crash in the shore. Which is allowed, but you're not allowed to do anything else. You can't tie baits on, you can't eat, drink, go to the bathroom, anything. You gotta just sit here for 2 minutes. And while you're doing that, the scoreboard is running up. So you try to avoid that if at all possible, but sometimes it just happens. Painful. How many fish we got now? 8. All right. The nice thing about this tournament, it's a spawning tournament, but these fish go right back to their bed. No hauling them around the lake. Nature can do its thing.
Keep the cameras rolling. Now we're finally into something worth fishing. A little slow start, but get over here. Jeez, sorry folks at home. Not fun to watch, not pretty, but we got one. Golly, I knew that was gonna happen. I stuck the poles down prematurely. I'm glad I did.
2, 3?
Yeah, beauty. A little better one. All right, a little beat up. What a beautiful Lake Vermilion bass. See you, baby. Enjoyed doing business with you. Cool, now we wait. Quick update. So the cold front seems to have kind of slowed a few things down. They're not a lot of short strikes. I'm getting a lot of fish are grabbing it and just not fully committing to the bait. Made a couple of little minor bait changes. Probably calmed the nerves a little bit. It's probably helping too. And now we're starting to stick a few and just hit a decent, got 2 and 2 casts, got a penalty. Now I get to hang out again. So we'll hang out here for a little bit, take our 2-minute penalty and shame, and get back at them here in a few minutes.
I can't believe they'd leave and they won't come back for a couple minutes out here. They've just been so fired up. Must be this no sun. They love sun. Look how red he is. This is what I swear they all used to look like. I used to come up here when I was a kid. Right after school got out, my dad and my stepmom at the time, we'd go stay at Ludlow's. And this is like all we'd catch. Like 114, 113. And they're all this just dark red, every one of them. Just super cool. Love this place.
1 hour into the event, when you start to create a cushion like Nathan Nipper did, you get into this groove. You get confident, you feel relaxed, and you know that what you're doing is working. You feel like you can't make the wrong decision. And it feels really, really good in the moment.
3, 2.
Man, I don't know how long to stay. This is crazy. My hands are so beat up from this week. It has just been a catching bonanza. Appreciate you.
6.
Really anywhere, but I am about to leave, I think. I've kind of been through it. And now it's getting hard to tell the areas that I've already been through versus the fresh areas. And I just don't even want to entertain the idea of accidentally catching one twice. So I'm only fishing trails I haven't hit yet. There was one right on here. I just saw him. I'm the worst bed fisherman ever because I just want to catch them all. I don't care if they're 1 pound or 5 pounds, dude. It's like a competition for me with these things. Here he is. They ain't big, but they all count, right?
113.
They all shrunk too, which is... Get this about 30 seconds and then we'll probably skedaddle. There's just too many fish in this lake right now. Yep. Make a move.
There's one. Oh, they're a nice one. All right, I'm gonna come take the seat there, please. Hopefully we don't lose this beauty. Well, ain't that a pretty bass? It'll be prettier in my hands though. Come here, baby. Oh, geez. Ah, look at that, I can hand land them. Yay. Well, that's a good one, huh? Now, why can't they all be like that? Oh, I thought we were gonna get 3 out of it, you think? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful Lake Vermilion bass. Just kind of skipping this tube around any of the rocks I can see, any of the beds, and just kind of fishing down the bank with it. It's a really good junk fishing bait. You can just throw at everything. because unfortunately, they're not really liking my jig, which is normally what I would like to be throwing for these things. All right, we're moving up. We're getting mad, and it's working. Oh, not today. Oh no, in the dock. Ooh, is he a pound? Is he a pounder? Oh, he's a pound. He's a pound, we're safe. Look, camera's nice and close now. It makes him look bigger. Should I really hold him out? 6 pounder. Oh, yeah. All right, I was 5 pounds short on my estimate. Dang it. There's one. Knew there had to be one up there. Oh, geez, calm down, little guy. We're getting really good at catching these little ones. Hey, but it beats not catching anything. So you want to catch these in this format. It seems so easy. You guys think, man, I go out and fish a 5-fish tournament and I catch just tons of these. Well, you do, but everyone else is trying here too. And it's so hard, and you just got to keep the pace, and you got to just keep catching them. When the pressure's on like this, man, it's a whole new world. If you haven't done it, you should come try it. Qualify through this qualifier this fall and come show me how it's done. Hey, we got a keeper. We got a keeper. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this 1-3 up. Come on, buddy. Oh boy, that's like a 1-6. Lake Vermilion's a beautiful place. 1-7. Full of walleyes, full of bass. Gorgeous. Can't beat it.
I mean, if we catch a pound every minute for the entire period, we'll be right in it. It's not my favorite way to do things, but hey, there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? Well, let's make it 2 ounces. Oh no, right here though, we will. You don't look too bad either. There we go, that'll make up some ground. That one will make up some ground. That's for sure 2-pounder. That's what I'm talking about. Fishing can be fun. The crazy thing is, dude, practice was better than this.
3-7. I got it.
That's a pretty one. Big old red eye on her. Or him, I should say. Yeah, dude, in my whole life, I've never seen anything quite like this. I've been telling the guys I've been staying with, like, how do you even win? It's like everybody...
I don't see one at all, but he was. Yeah, I could not see him, but he was there at least.
2 pounds, 115.
Got a picture?
Yep.
I'm using a variety of Veselka spinning rods. The Spin Boss is my favorite for this, but I've rifled through a couple of them already. So this is another great reel. It's called great rod. It's called the spinning rod, and it works perfect for this too. But I got 20-pound Seagar green for my main line, and then I upped my line from what I normally do. I've got 12-pound Tatsu as my leader, and I upped it because it doesn't really matter here as far as the fish biting it or not, or biting your lure. They're going to bite it, and that way you can get them to the boat a little faster and not have to worry so much about your line breaking. I'm using a Deadly Nedley, and I've actually got it. Normally I'd use a ballistic net on there, but today I just opted for something a little smaller to make sure they get it all the way in their mouth, and we can get them in the boat faster. But yeah, the neon, the green on there lets me see that in the bed a little easier. So when I see that disappear, I know I can set the hook.
Yeah. So these Canadian Shield lakes, they really got, obviously, beautiful scenery, but it's also amazing bass habitat. So there's just miles and miles of great shoreline spawning habitat, just places that they can live. There's crawfish all over when you cruise along these banks. Whereas, like if we were on a more conventional lake, you know, we do a lot more offshore stuff. Up here, a lot of the spawning seems to go on right up against the banks. And so you just kind of burn down the banks. The pre-spawners are up here, the spawners are up here, post-spawners are still hanging out, and everything's kind of got the feed on. It's been way better, and this cold front's definitely got them doing weird stuff, but it's probably me that's got to adapt, figure out how to get them to bite, and things could get wild once we get them figured out here and get on a wad of them.
I fear that's exactly what happened, is these bigger ones moved off these beds and ran to the docks. But I just got to keep catching.
Guys like Ron Mehr, the veteran, who knows as I fall further and further behind, my decisions are more and more crucial to correct the path and make sure that my decision making needs to change to try and catch up. It's a game of correcting your decision as quickly as you can to get on that right path. And you don't know if you're on that path until the leaderboard reflects that. So there's a lot of pressure there with the Reel LiveWell app.
I need to start catching some fish. Some of them left the beds up here, and yeah, I think I'm falling down. the leaderboard. We haven't looked, and I really don't care because I just need to catch them. But it's still fun. Oh, there's a good one. I need to get in the back. That wasn't even a bed fish. That was just fishing. The last two. Maybe that's what I need to do.
212.
Yep. You got picture, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, geez, was that a pike? Come right out of the water for it. Oh, let's find out. Oh, geez, if my reel works. Oh, it's a bass. Just got done telling you guys, yeah, they're really on the bottom contact bait. Pulling my bait out of the water. Thing goes airborne trying to get it. 1.6, thanks for making a liar out of me. Beautiful fish. Oh, another one. Another one. Might be on a little tear here. Hopefully. Hopefully he's a pound. Oh yeah, he's a pound. Oh, dang it. Here goes another cool thing to show you guys. I'll take this one on the scale before he coughs up any more food. 1 pound. And he would have been a little bit heavier. Look, he ate the pinchers right off him. Poor guy never had a chance. Sweet.
I knew going into it. It was. I mean, we've all said it before. It's going to be who's the most efficient is going to be the guy that wins this tournament. And I had one rod rigged. Actually, I had 6 of them all rigged with the same bait that I thought I could be the most effective with. Getting fish in the boat, getting them unhooked, not getting penalties. Not getting penalties was a big deal. Like you're losing out on 2 minutes every time a fish hits the carpet. So every time that happens, I mean, you're going down the leaderboard. So being as efficient as possible. And then I had a little misfortune where 3 of the spots that I pulled up to that had really good numbers and really good size, the fry was actually up in the bed and actually scattered on a lot of it. And you can still catch those fish. It's just you couldn't catch them fast enough. So I had to bail on 3 of those areas that had probably 20 to 30 fish a piece in that were all off the bed and not holding anymore. So
there we go. Finally on a little stretch, it's got some fish again. A little bit better quality than that stretch of one and changes and 13 ounces we were on. I'm gonna sneak right back to my seat there. Oh geez, stay off the side of my boat. All right, gotcha. Like putting Michael Jackson to shame here. One glove in it. And it's a sweet color, matches the striker suit, great. 2-2. 2-2. See you, buddy.
All right, this is your morning Reel LiveWell update. We're a little bit over 2 hours into the morning and Lake Vermilion is on fire. This is the first stop of the 2025 Champions Tour. Right now, Hunter went first place with 81 pounds. Our record holder of Adam Rasmussen, he caught over 120 pounds in the first half when he set the record. So records could be broken today. Hunter went first place, 81 pounds. Nate Nipper, 76 pounds. Tate Blomquist, 67 pounds. Tommy Parker's in fourth. Matt Peters rocketed up to fifth. Kyle Schutta, sixth. There's some big names here today. Jacob Novak, seventh. Chad Grigsby, eighth. Ron Mehr, ninth. I mean, the guys are really catching them. Matt Thompson, he's right behind us right now. He's all the way up to 11th. He took a year off and now he's back. But Lake Vermilion is on fire this first half. But this is your morning Reel LiveWell update brought to you by Arsenal Tackle.
Nicely done.
How's it going? Pretty good. Little one, little shaker. He's gonna make it.
You think?
Yeah. Yep.
Barely.
1 pounder, they all count. I'll come land them where you are. I promise you I've done this before. Here we go. Not the best with these spinning rods, but you got 115? Got him. There we go. Good one. There we go. I'm gonna land them right where you are, brother. Here we go. Look at that beautiful Lake Vermilion smallmouth. Come on. Woo. He's owning me. He's owning me. I got him.
2-2.
2-2. There we go, baby. 2-2.
We're talking about your morning so far and how things are going.
If I can get 2 seconds of not catching a fish. What's up, everybody? Champs Tour, Vermilion. It's been an amazing day. Oh, hold on, I got one. This is about how the day's been going right here, all day. There's not a better lake on the planet. I was gonna try to give you guys an interview. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't make it 30 seconds without busting one. It's an amazing problem to have.
113.
Got him. Here he goes. Right back on his nest.
Good one?
Yeah, it'll work. Gotta bring him over that rock. It's about this deep. I'll come where you are to land him. Don't get a penalty. Don't get a penalty.
1-9.
Got him. 1-9 ski. Oh yeah. He got it. Ah, boat flip. 1-4. 1-4. Spending all this time on this inside fish, he's probably a 15 ouncer. He was way out by me and somehow didn't hook up. That's a tricky guy there. He knows what he's doing. Gotcha, finally. That'll work.
Come on. 1.5. What?
1.4.
There we go.
Okay. Those 2 1.4s, there's 2 beds. Not the same bass. You can confirm that, right?
Yep.
One on. It's a better one. Stay on, baby. Stay on. There we go. Let's put in some work now. It's time to play. Oh, it's got to be like a 2.5-ish.
2.6.
Boom. 2.6. That's close on my prediction. Boom! Vermilion Lake Goal right there. 2-pounders are everything. Practices were like all around that size or just a little smaller, and today's been all 1-pounders, of course. So those are happy when we get those in the box. Morning was actually, it was hard because I wanted to start here, and I ended up making an audible and starting on like a known big fish 5 spot that I normally tend to run to midday, and I go there and I got there first, but 4 guys rolled in there. And I got lucky, and I think I picked the right side. Bounced off there, ran to another island with just a little stretch. I think we caught like 3, 4, 5 of them there. And now I'm here at what I feel is my best area, one of my best areas of practice, but it was all about precision casting in practice. Like I saw that stump, I cast to it, I caught a fish. I saw that rock, caught a fish on it. So this one, I can see some stuff, but not everything. And it's gonna make it a little bit more difficult. We're not gonna get as many bites for sure, but we're definitely gonna get some. I started with a whopper, hair jig, then went to the whopper plopper, and we moved some fish like instantly on the plopper, but they weren't committing to it. And then kind of figured out a little quick tip today. Like every time I missed a fish, I would throw a swim bait behind it and then catch it on the swim bait. So we got a little 1-2 punch going today, which is kind of cool. But we need to really pick up the pace here. I don't know where that fish put us. Do you know? 25th. Like 5 pounds out of 7. Oh, okay. See, like it's a couple fish and you're back in the cut.
I've went 2 casts without a fish since we got here. The problem is they're small. I don't think any of us ran to the largemouth to catch smaller than the smallmouth. But it turns out that's what we've done. Every cast, dude. Every cast. This one will make the team. That'll make the team. Welcome to the party, pal. My man George here has been busy. Off the floor, bud. Ready?
1 second.
And how many fish have I caught? 33. So I've caught 33 fish, and I am in 8th place.
Your average is 1 pound 10 ounces.
Come to Vermilion, they say. Dude, this is every cast, and I am in 8th place. And I have been catching a fish every cast since we got here at 7:42 this morning. 1.4? 1.4.
Well, yeah, in practice, it was pretty much all sight fishing. Looking at, it was not like bed fishing, sight fishing. It was more like structure sight fishing. Like, hey, that dark area looks sexy. That boulder looks good. That stick up, whatever. So I was doing more structure sight fishing. And then, yeah, if there was a bed nearby, I threw over it, and usually one would come out of it. But today, it's definitely not been like that. So I'm going to chalk it up to, it's still a little early in the morning, and it's also not as warm in the morning. So those bedders want that warm water. So that's why I feel like we've been catching a lot of smaller males today. Because yesterday, that half day of practice, I wasn't trying to fish, but when I did fish, I was catching big ones. I was catching 3s, and I caught a couple 4s yesterday. So I was like, oh, they're moving up. But I think depending on where you are in the lake, the water temp dictates the size of the fish right now. And that's just for me in my practices. And talking to the guys in our house, you know, got one. Might keep, don't think so. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, 14. Hardly caught those in practice, and now that's probably like the 10th one today.
What the heck? Look at that, that was a crappie. A freaking mag crappie to say the hair jig, dude. I wanted to catch that thing. I was like, is that a bass? Because it looks like it's over a pound. Oh, here we go. Nah. This cove's got all little ones, I don't know why. No bigs in here. We'll take them no over a pound. 1.6.
1.6.
Little 1.6.
Honestly, I didn't think we were gonna be in like a full spawn like we are this week. I thought it was gonna be more, everyone said it was gonna be a pre-spawn tournament. So yeah, I did not expect it to have practices where you're catching 100. Oh my God, dude, that one rocked it. Let's see, I don't know if we'll get them again. They're not in practice. If they missed it, they came back almost every time. He's not, oh, got him. It'll be at least a pound. Got one. Oh, that one's a better one. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's get this guy in the boat. Oh, you don't do that. There we go. Yeah. Oh, let's do this. There we go. 212. 212. Nice. Ha ha ha. All right, we're on something a little bit. Hopefully they're gonna start biting. In what? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, come on. Got him. Dude, that was freaking cool. I didn't think I saw him. He flashed real early. That was so cool. Oh, he's bigger than I thought. Nice, nice, awesome. Woo! Another 2. That was really cool bite. Oh, almost 2, okay.
114.
Wow, I thought he would be a 2 for sure. Not as buttery as I wanted, but beautiful. Oh, thank you. This is one of the best marshals I've ever had, by the way. And I'm not saying that to be rude to any other marshals I've had, but there's a quality with a veteran marshal that you just don't get from a rookie, and there's nothing rude about that. It's time management, and we figured out a way to be very fast today.
You're sitting in 24th before that fish there.
Oh damn, the people you gotta keep up, bro. It's ridiculous. I thought those last 2 would have put me like in that 18, 17 range again.
Biggin. Nah, not that big. He looked big when he ate. I'm gonna go where you are though. Call him pound and 3/4 biggins. What happens when you catch a bunch of 1s? Come here. There we go. Did he? Oh yeah. I don't need a penalty, buddy.
1-9.
Friggin' giant 1-9. Oh my gosh.
Number one's average fish weight is 1 pound and 15 ounces.
So he's just caught that many more fish than me?
Yeah, he's at 88 pounds.
But how many fish?
I have no idea. How do I check that? 45. He's caught 45 fish.
And that's Hunter?
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe that kid should go back to school. That kid's a little phenom. They just keep getting better, too, every year. Every year. I'll tell you who's going to be a stud and an absolute, the next Hunter is that Tate Blomquist. Kid's just a rock star. And he's exactly what George and the rest of these boat marshals, that if you're going to model yourself and be the next Champions Tour, Tate is just a phenomenal.
Tate's in 3rd place.
Well, there you go.
Pounds.
Let's try the swim bait thing. I don't know if that was a rock or a fish. It felt fishy. Got him. Dude, that's that 1-2 punch all day, man. You miss it on that hair jig and I'm just throwing that swim. There's a big one with it. Oh, dude, there's some fish here. There's some fish here. Okay. Hi guys. My name's Dan. And you're gonna meet me in a second. Are you lipping? I got you. What is that, like 4 calls on the 1-2 punch today? Dude, that's crazy.
1-7.
That works. 27 fish.
New row.
Cool. That doesn't really happen that much. Let's see if we can get another one right here. That big one, whatever followed it was double the size. Oh!
I could probably bolt flip. Got it.
And then the one thing I did learn in practice too is, like, if I was actually working a bed and I was seeing the fish and it just was tail whipping it or wasn't committing to the hair, I would throw, there you go again. That feels like a better fish. That might have been the one that was with it. The baby swimmer is literally one of my favorite baits, and I didn't even get to use it in practice. But now in tournament I get to. Oh God. Stay pegged, stay pegged, stay pegged, stay pegged. No! Ah, there you go. Boom! I knew I was gonna get that second one.
2-5.
Ah, yes! I love you. Guys are working out for me. I might need to put a new swim bait on.
$1-7.
Mr. George. Too many ones. Too many ones on that sheet. I don't know what to do here, bud. I'm really having a hard time catching 1-pounders. I really am. But there's gonna be a time this afternoon that I would kill for what we have right now.
Okay, we're gonna make a run near. Are you filming? So we re-caught that fish. It's a 1-5. There was 2 beds right next to each other. We caught him. He swam back. We caught him again. He doesn't count. When he comes off a bed, you catch it twice, it doesn't count. Because a lot of times they bed right next to each other. That one, I thought there was 2 there. He bit twice, so that one doesn't count. We put him back. We don't count that one. Yeah, we're out.
Come back, squad.
Oh my gosh, he's little as heck. He ain't gonna make it. No. I don't like that we're catching fish and they're not going in the score tracker. Gotcha. He'll boat flip, but he's gonna weigh at least. Oops. He's gonna be a pound even. Oh my gosh, we gotta get out of this spot.
All right, we gotta go.
We gotta leave this spot right about now.
You were in my hand too many times right there not to get you. All right, what'd I say, Blake? Like, we were hitting all the 1-pounders. They're better over here.
Start getting the big girls.
Yeah, but at least these ones are big 1-pounders and they're hitting over the 2s. What, 115?
113.
113, all right. All right. Keep biting, ladies, keep biting. Oh, there's a big bed right there. Got him. Dude, I gotta stay far away like this and get lucky and be like, is that a bed? And throw near it. Oh, this is another good one. Stay on, baby, stay on. She's pinned in the top, but she could be, oh yeah. Oh, she was barely skin hooked. I got lucky on that one.
829.
Boom, 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 boom. Champion tour, baby, boom!
17.
I'm in 17. God, people are catching the frick out of them today, dude. That's so cool, man. I feel like I'm actually cracking them today, and I'm like not really cracking them. Like 17th, that's cool, but I thought I'd be doing a little bit better.
Later in the morning, we're following guys like Matt Thompson, who's largemouth fishing on Lake Vermilion, who is so popularly known as a smallmouth guy on Lake Vermilion. And Dan Fabiano, who's no stranger to the sport, catching as many fish as he's ever caught, but feeling like he can't keep up with the rest of the crew. And all they're trying to do is find the right pattern and jump into the right amount of fish to give themselves a chance for the second half.
You gonna come back? Yep, you did. You did. You did. You freaking did. I love Lake Vermilion, dude. Nine. Up. Now. Bro, what's going on right now? And momentum. Oh, I wanted that craw in there, guy. What are you doing?
1-8.
I'll take it.
He's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna come where you are. Kind of rolled by the schools over there. All right, here we go. I choked it too. I got him. I'll stabilize him. 112, got it. 112. Yeah, begging. Better. Like these little bigger ones. We're in shrimp land. Now we're on some pushing 2-pounders. Mm-hmm. One deuce. 12? 112. It's better when you go from 12 ounces to 1 pound 12 ounces. All right, y'all, been trying to give you the morning update. Haven't had 10 seconds to give you the morning update. It's kind of the way it's been, but kind of like we thought, Vermilion's showing out better than any lake ever in my time on this planet has ever shown out. That's how it's been. So just been probably one of the funner times I've ever had fishing in my life. I mean, the fish are just snapping. They're up spawning right now, and everybody in the whole entire field is hammering them. I don't think there's been a couple minutes to go by without us catching a fish, and I'm pretty sure we're probably still way out of the lead. So Not only do you got to catch a fish every minute, they got to be big. Yeah, decent. Now I'm gonna land them where you are. And that's what I'm talking about. Ready? 114. 114.
What's first place? And then versus me, like I'm guessing Hunter's just running away with it, but you never know. He could have slowed up. 104 pounds? Oh my, all right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, all right. I don't know about any comeback there. Holy shit, Nips. Oh my God. What's Hunter got? Oh wow, some of these guys are really on them. God, I wonder what they're doing. I wonder if they're actually doing the deeper stuff, or they just got some really, just lots of really good beds going.
Oh my gosh, this dude's got it. Nah, I'll bolt flip. Ah, shit, broke me off. Yeah, take another penalty, that stinks. He's not touching the boat. 1-9. Okay. 1-9er. All right, guys, we're in penalty. This is my second penalty, which is pretty darn good considering we've caught 53 fish today. What a day. What a day. This lake is insanity. It's insanity. I mean, most guys are just hammering them. I'm sure we're far out of the lead and we've caught a fish like it feels like every 10 seconds. I mean, it's just like as soon as you pull up to an area, they're loaded and they're biting. It is just, it's super fun. Super, super fun. I'm wore out right now. I'll tell you that. I'm tired. So yeah, what a morning. So, you know, the lake split was pretty interesting today. I kind of felt like there was a smaller area that we were going to be fishing in the morning. At least for me, I have like 10 times the amount of fish found on the second half as I do on this first half. So I'm pretty excited to go into the second part of the day. It's going to be more of the same, just like it was this morning. I just got to make the right rotation and try to fish for the bigger fish, honestly. I mean, it seems like catching them is no problem. We got to fish for the bigger ones, try to get the 2 pound plus fish. So I'm pretty freaking jacked to get out there in the second half.
I was not expecting you to say 100 pounds. I told someone I thought that was going to beat the record's 250 on Pelican. People are like, no way. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, if you get on the right stuff today, I think there's a chance someone could hit 300.
Well, this party sure slowed down immensely. So it is 10:14. We have to be in 11 for the second half. And unfortunately, I have a 20-minute boat ride to be able to get there. And I believe I'm sitting inside the top 10 at this moment. But what's going to happen is, in that 20 minutes that I'm driving without a bait in the water, I am going to fall like a rock on the shore of Lake Vermilion here.
What time is it? 10:15. We got to be back at 11, right? 11, not 11:30, right? 11. Oh, did you get it? He did. He did. Oh, did you get that? Oh, dang, that was cool. He ate that off the top, dude. Get over here. Ow. Boom.
Yeah, good one there. If we're gonna make a charge on old Nate Dog, we gotta start pulling on bigger fish like this one. 2.5?
2.5, yep.
Got it. 2.5.
I was like, I caught a bunch over here. I hope that happens again. Oh, that's a decent one. Oh, this should help me definitely get back to that 12 range probably. Ooh. Too much slack there. Yeah, there we go. That's another good dandy right there. That's a good Vermilion dandy. Did you get the belly pat? Really? I thought it was going to be bigger than that. Okay, cool. Nice.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, big one. He was worth the wait. 2-1. Got it. Yeah. I might be able to boat flop. 1.9?
1.9.
1.9. A low 1.9er.
Hopefully there's a whole school of those. Rambunctious little fellers. Well, there is. George, what do you think? Should I?
Do it. One even.
Thank you. Oh, seriously, you ever been so happy to catch a 1 pound fish in your life? Oh.
What place we in? Okay. This is gonna break the all-time record of weight then, for sure. No doubt about it. Oh, there's another one. Out. Gotcha. Nah. Don't come off, don't come off. No, he's gonna make it, I think. Oh, maybe he won't. 1-2, yep. Good. Okay.
I think that's it.
Good to go.
I felt like I had more better stuff this period than I do for next period, but
I just knew that all the records that we had were going to be broke. Had to be. I caught 250 the second day.
I mean, it was crazy. It was every cast for 3 hours straight, probably. I mean, I probably went 10 casts that whole second period without catching a fish.
And then I had 2 marked over here, and now there's 5. You know, they just kept coming.
I think records could get broken this week, and everybody's like, no, man, you don't get it. Like, it's my first event, and everybody, you know, I feel like I'm, you know, just over exaggerating things a little bit. So these guys kind of have me backplaying a little bit, but in my heart of hearts, I'm like, no, man, there's so many fish everywhere in the lake right now. I think the record could truly be broken.